on, baby boy. That is the male lion. There's actually 2 female lions right there too. Oh, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Every time I try to stop, he'll walk the other way. He does it to me all the time. Come on. Oh, now he's gonna come over here. Roar and I'll be happy. Isn't he gorgeous? Lions actually sleep 16 to 20 hours a day. They do this to conserve energy for hunting at night. Ironically, the only ones who do the hunting are the females. The males hang back in the man cave. Just like my life. Although mine will go to the grocery store, he just won't cook it. So I guess that's the equivalent of hunting. Oh, here he goes.
There you are.
Listen. Do it again. Yes. Listen, I love it. That is the best sound in the world to start your morning. Now, if he did that and you were on the other side of the park, you could hear it. But something about the acoustics right here, it's not as loud. But yeah. I love it. And sometimes I miss it. It just depends on when he's gonna do it. Oh, now he's gonna lay down. He's had his roar. All right, he's good. Jakari, by the way, that is his name. I can never remember the females' names. I need to get that in my brain. And Simba is actually the Swahili word for lion. That's how he got his name. Now if you look over here on the left-hand side, you're gonna see Pumbaa. Pumbaa is a warthog. He is related to the pig, however, he is much smarter. He has those razor-sharp tusks and he uses them to dig those burrows down there. I gotta hurry because the truck behind me is probably aggravated because I stopped so long for the roaring lion. Right over here on the left-hand side, you're gonna see the white rhino. White rhino is the largest of the rhino species. They come in at 5,000 pounds. And then this little brown guy in front of me is a Bontebok. Oh, they're stopped way back there too. The Bontebok is actually related to the wildebeest. However, he has that same facial structure. And then these little white things on the ground right here are ostrich eggs. Ostrich eggs weigh about 3 pounds apiece. They are equivalent to 2 dozen chicken eggs. And a grown man could actually stand on top of one and do a tap dance and it wouldn't crack or break. Still no truck behind me. We're doing good. Now if you look way over here on the right, you see those guys with the little target looking on their butt? Oh, they're way over there. That's called a water buck. Okay, the truck's coming up. I'll tell you. So the water buck actually gets its name because they will only migrate when they need to find a new water source. And then they'll stay there till they need to find another good water source. They've also been known to jump in the water whenever they get scared. So water buck. But the target on their butt really is kind of cool because when they do migrate, that's how they keep track of each other. They watch the little target in front of them. And that's, I don't know how scientists figure this out, but yeah. Now we are entering into Magadi Glen. Beautiful area, but unfortunately it is on the outskirts of the village, which means we're getting close to the base and the end of our journey. Now this little house up here is where our warden lives. And there's a few things I want to show you here before we finish our tour. First of all, I want you to notice the little yellow triangle thing hanging right there. That is one of the beehives they hang on the fences to keep the elephants away. That's what they look like. The other thing I want to show you though is these cute little goats. So these are Nigerian miniature goats. They are actually taken care of by the warden and his crew. They supplied the village with plenty of milk and cheese that is very nutritious to eat as far as sell. They only get about 3 feet tall and they can jump about 4 feet. And they're very good ideas for keeping a herd of some sort because cattle can get very expensive feeding them and stuff, but for as far as the goats go, they're very cheap. They don't eat a lot, and they also become like pets. Now here at Animal Kingdom and Kilimanjaro Safaris, our #1 goal is conservation, so I do want to leave you with a little bit of conservation information. First of all, friends, our rhinos are being hunted almost to extinction for their horns. The thing of it is, their horns are made of nothing more than keratin. That's the same thing your fingernails and your hair are made out of. They have absolutely no scientific or medicinal value whatsoever. So what can you do to help? Well, word of mouth. Knowledge is power. And the more people that know, maybe we can help save those rhinos from extinction. Now, if you are interested in seeing more animals, be sure to check out Gorilla Falls. We did talk about it for a minute earlier. It is a self-guided walking tour. You can take strollers and wheelchairs and go at your own pace. You'll see a lot of the animals we just saw, as well as some different ones. It is the only place in the park to see the gorillas, and I do highly recommend them. They are awesome. You can also see the meerkats. They're just adorable. Now, if you would please look around, make sure you gather all of those personal belongings. Check the floor and the seat, because it has been a bumpy ride. And again, my name is Kale. That's like the vegetable, and it has been my pleasure to be your safari guide today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've learned something new.